Hey YouTube, what's up guys? So, welcome to Nate's Carving Creations, and today we'll be doing part 2, the hair and finishing touches, cleaning this girl up quite a bit. So, part 2 of Female Wood Spirit, if we don't get rained out. So, if you're new to the channel, please hit the subscribe button, like and share, hit that alert bell. Alright? That way you never miss an upload. So, without further ado, let's get to it. Okay, so, first thing we're going to do is start on the hair. And so, we got our Sharpie. Just, right now, we're just going to make the base hairlines. Okay? Not going to do any sideburns or such, because it's a female. I mean, I've seen some women with sideburns, but that's not how I want this girl to turn out. So, and bring some over around the necklace. Y'all can do this however you want. Okay? If you don't want hair on the around the necklace, then don't put hair around the necklace. Okay? This is just how I do it. So, now it's time to carve. So, I'm going to load up my flex shaft and we'll get to it. Alright, now the burr that I'm going to use is one of my chiseled tip detail burrs. So, they're cheap and easy to use and very, what's the word I'm looking for? Well, they're very dispensable, I guess, compared to my Kutzall burrs. So, yeah. Alright, so I made all the base cuts, so now I'm going to switch to a smaller detailer and add some smaller hairs flowing. You want your hair to be flowing, okay? That's the key, I've found. You don't just want lines in the wood, because if that's all you carve, that's all you'll get. You want to shape the wood, okay? So now what we're going to do is, in some of the bigger gaps, we're going to add more. Alright? So, and we're going to follow the direction I've already set for the flow. Alright? So, here we go. Alright, and there we have a full head of hair. So, now, what we're going to do is square up the cross a little bit and just do a general cleanup and then sand it. So, I'm going to find the burr that we need, and then we'll get to it. Okay, so now this burr is just a flat top with, it's a squaring burr. okay? For nice flat edges and all that fun stuff. All right? So, but before we get into that, I'm going to take my Sharpie and mark all the material that I want to take off. Because if you don't mark it, you'll end up taking more off than what you want. I've learned that through experience. All right? Now, the main area that I'm going to use this burr is down here on the cross necklace. So, it's a Dremel burr. So, I think it was like $7 at Menards. So, comparatively cheap, but also a pretty good investment if you're serious about your carving. Okay, so we got the cross marked. Now I'm going to do some with the edges on the mouth. Sorry for shaking you up right there. Okay, so now we're ready to rock and roll. Okay, so now we got everything squared up, and the only carving yet to do is the signing and the sanding. So today, I'm going to sign it first. Always sign your work, okay? Because that's the only way you'll end up getting your name out there. So people won't know who to buy from if there's no signature. So let's get this signed, and then we'll sand it. Okay, so as always, all I'm going to do is first sand off all the remaining Sharpie, and then going to sand anything that could give you a splinter, because I have a no splinter guarantee. Okay, now, before we do the finalizing sanding, I'm going to use this steel wire brush to get all the shit that's down in between the hairs. So, let's do that real quick, and then we'll finish her up. Alright guys, so now we have a smoothed out, sanded, carved, beautiful female wood spirit, and I'm going to call her Just Carve Betty. Alright, so you will have a chance to win Just Carve Betty here in a in that random YouTube exclusive drawing that will be taking place. For right now, I'm going to set the date for, September 14th. If that changes, I'll let you know in a comment or post an update video. But all you got to do to get your name in for the drawing is, excuse me, well, one time for subscribing and commenting, sharing, emailing me, okay? Send me pictures of your carves, okay? Anything you've learned from me, send me a picture of it, okay? That'll get your name in more. So, but until next time, this is Nate, and you watched this on Nate's Carving Creations. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Till then, keep carving.